list the jokes on them. So I'll just be reading off some of these jokes. See for yourself how many you find funny, or are a couple of duds, or gonna be eye rolls. But see how many I can get through. How do cows like to do their shopping? From catalogs. What do you call a guy with a rubber toe? Roberto. What do you call a bee having a bad hair day? A frisbee. What does a nut say when it sneezes? Cashew. What do you call a shoe made out of a banana? A slipper. Why is corn such a good listener? Because it is all ears. What do Olympic sprinters eat before a race? Nothing. They fast. How many tickles does it take to make an octopus laugh? 10 tickles. A magician was walking down the street and turned into a grocery store. I wrote a song about a tortilla. Actually, it's more like a rap. My friend recently got crushed by a pile of books. He's only got his shelf to blame. A horse walks into a bar. The bartender says, "Hey." The horse says, "Sure." Six out of 7 of Snow White's dwarfs are not happy. I used to be a banker, but I lost interest. I used to be indecisive, but now I'm not so sure. Two penguins walk into a bar, which is crazy. The second penguin should have seen it. What do you call people who are afraid of Santa Claus? Claustrophobic. I'm reading a book about anti-gravity. It's impossible to put down. My friend was always annoying me with bird puns, but I decided 2 can play that game. Did you hear about these new reversible jackets? I'm excited to see how they turn out. I couldn't quite remember how to throw a boomerang, but eventually it came back to me. Police were called to a daycare where a 3-year-old was resisting arrest. I used to have a fear of hurdles, but I got over it. A new type of broom came out. It's sweeping the nation. I really wanted a camouflage shirt, but I couldn't find one. What do you tell a vegetable after it graduates from college? Congratulations. What do corn cobs call their father? Popcorn. What do you get when a corn cob is run over by a truck? Creamed corn. Why did the ghost ride the elevator? To lift his spirits. A snail who was tired of being slow went and bought a sports car with a big S painted on each side. Whenever someone saw him zooming past, they would say, "Hey, look at that S car go." Yesterday, a clown held a door open for me. I thought it was a nice gesture. Jester. How do fish count? On their fish fingers. What do you call a blind dinosaur? Do you think he saw Soros? Why did the scarecrow win an award? He was outstanding in his field. What's the bare minimum? One bear. Why does Snoop Dogg carry an umbrella? Faux drizzle. Why did the stadium get hot? All the fans left. What is a pirate's favorite letter? Arg. What kind of jam cannot be eaten? A traffic jam. What do you call cheese that's not yours? Nacho cheese. What did one firefly say to the other? You glow girl. How do you find Will Smith when he's lost in the snow? You just look for fresh prints. Why do bees have sticky hair? Because they use honeycombs. Why is 6 afraid of 7? Because 7, 8, 9. What do you call fake pasta? An impasta. Why do seagulls fly over the sea? Because if they flew over the bay, they would be bagels. How do you make a fruit punch? Give it boxing lessons. Well, some of those were interesting. I've heard before. Some of them were kind of eye rollers for me. There's some good ones I thought in there. Definitely you could share with those around you or use as an icebreaker at a party or something. But that's all I got for today. Hope you enjoy. I'll see you next time. Bye.